Greetings, you people, hello my king, I was going to has been this Briarstone, I do indeed welcome you back to some more Sunday Morning Heroes, everybody. It is about to begin. Everybody was like, hey, is it going to happen? It is happening, right now. And I have with me today, Quill 18.
Hey, folks.
And Demonac.
Greetings.
And the lovely A Kiss for Luck.
Hey ya.
Alright, let's go ahead and we're going to stop this right where it is, and we're going to get some FaceTime Continuum happening, and 3, and 2, and 1, and faces all around. Perfect. Everything's working. I like that. I like it when things work. It's less stress.
Nice. Occasionally, yes.
Oh, man. Alright, so it has been a while, obviously. For anybody who was keeping up with the series, it has been a while since the last time we did it. I think it's been at least 3 or 4 weeks anyway. So, we're going to have a quick little catch-up session, also just for our own sakes. We're going to talk about a few things. Right now, currently, where you guys are, what you guys see, or what you might remember, is the battle that took place trying to take out Yarsha for the sake of the Lich. There was indeed a, what do you want to call it? A quest, I guess? Or I don't know.
Bargain.
Bargain. There it is. That's the one. A bargain made with the Lich. You mean a bargain with the King of the Dead? Okay, anyway. Right. So, these are the good people, right?
Yes.
They made a bargain with a dead individual to get rid of Yarsha, and Yarsha is now dead. Yay! Yay! Clap your hands if you want. So
Everybody, clap your hands.
if I clap my hands right now, I'm gonna be splashing coffee everywhere.
Yeah, and it would sort of be bad on the microphone.
Probably. It would be kind of weird. Anyway, so and everybody's still alive. That's a wonderful point. For of course the players. For me, it's a little sad. Do you remember what you had done? What kind of plea bargain that you had made? An extra bargain, I suppose, with the now living, still living individual that is the former of the rocks, the statue maker, if you will. You remember?
The guy who sees himself as an artist.
Yeah.
I don't remember in detail, but I think the idea that he didn't seem to care too much one way or the other about the more actually evil cred that the Earth Cult was doing. About like he wasn't interested in sacrifices and stuff like that. From what I remember, he mostly just wanted to work on his statues and stuff. And since we were likely to get smashed by some like nasty golems, we were just like, yeah, that sounds kind of inoffensive. Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, he implied that he didn't and wouldn't kill people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
and
weird, but
he does make statues that are capable of killing people, but then again, you've only ever seen it so far, at least in your knowledge. It's only been for self-defense. It hasn't come.
Golems don't kill people. Golem masters kill people.
That's the way it works.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, long story short, you are still deciding to leave him be. He was going to just hang out here probably. Interestingly enough, this is a lair nearby Orgrimmar. So you do know this. Orgrimmar being an evil deity of the earth. But there's no real reason that he's serving Orgrimmar specifically. But he is next to the power of Orgrimmar, which is quite possibly one of his greatest reasons for being here in terms of being able to form the earth and do what he wants. He's got this earth here is more magical, if you will. Has traits that it doesn't have anywhere else.
Right.
So, anyway, that's fine. Also, do not forget, I don't know if you guys have forgotten, but just in case anybody viewing has forgotten, there is a pact that the players have picked up as well with Zarvadim, who is, or was a Dao. They're gone now, but there's a Dao who wants their anvil, their magical mighty anvil that they work on. They want that back. It is now deeper into the earth, being guarded, and at the moment, the players are quite sure that it's a bad idea to go down there right now. It seems like a really bad idea.
That was like an optional quest. It was made pretty clear. Like she didn't expect us to go do that right away. We didn't promise her anything to do it. It was just like, if you get us this thing, I'll reward you.
Yeah, and time is, of course, not really of an essence with a Dao. Dao doesn't really sense time the same way.
Well, they're like clinically immortal, I think.
Yeah, they don't really care. So anyway, being that time is of the essence for you guys, though, where are you heading to next? There were several options, one of which seemed to be the most, I suppose, desirable, was to head towards the Barge Right Inn. There was a long-standing quest that Tau has been needing to get done. In fact, Tau, didn't you receive a bit of payment up front? I think you did.
Yeah, and implied I might vaguely get around there at some point.
No.
But
So,
yeah. Yeah.
It really
Also
hasn't
have
even been that
loud
long.
idiot who wants to go there.
No. Being from the point that, I mean, the actual time period that has taken place in the game so far, between you accepting that in Red Larch and then getting here, it hasn't really been that long.
No. And I mean, yeah, I hadn't agreed to a specific time frame. I said I was gonna, we'd probably head over there. But yeah. But yes, heading to the barge ride in sounds like a good idea because it sounds like a really good place to rest and get some of our blood back. And
Yeah.
I do have a little bit of a commitment.
And we're short of everything.
Right, yeah. Okay,
That's
so
great.
you guys do need to rest, of course. And speaking of resting, did you want to try to take one of these bullets for a ride? Do you want to get these bullets out of here, take them for rides? You want some mounts? Actually, this is a bad idea. I'm not saying try to do this.
I'm
really.
thinking.
Just
I don't know. Let's send a ranger in and see what happens.
oh right, that's
take-
right. You are
Can we
a
take stock
ranger.
quickly of, yeah.
Oh, wait,
Can
no,
we take
but you're
stock quickly
animals,
of
though.
who we have with us. So Gira's still alive, right? Or am I-
Mhm.
Gira
Yeah,
is
something.
still alive. Yeah, quite healthy at the
Okay.
moment.
we
And we have
have
some
the
people outside.
loud idiot with the sword,
Right, the loud idiot.
and there's a dwarf. There's a non-combat dwarven woman who we had sort of watching over him.
Right.
We have we still have a catatonic person as well.
Yeah, very catatonic. They don't really respond. Even if you move your hand in front of their face, they're like totally oblivious
Yeah.
to everything.
And what
around them.
about the what's her name? The guard who was fighting on our side against the Archduke.
I don't know if she's
Start
with
with
us
an
or
O.
outside. She's
What
out
was
at
her
outside at the camp, maybe with your brother.
Or no, she definitely came with us because we were going to find Yarsha and fight her.
What was
So
her
we had Orna with her.
Orna,
with us
yeah.
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
Orna's-
I don't know. I don't remember if she died in a fight or what.
No. Orna's still alive. Quite healthy. In fact, I don't even think she took a tag. She looks. Oh no, she took a little bit of damage. She's okay though.
But some of those guys are still outside, right, by the camp, in the cave.
Yeah. The non-combat one. Orna's
Yeah.
the only one I think brought in with us actually because she's a combat type person, and also we were kind of like, if she dies,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be quite honest too, the loudmouth, he definitely would fight by your side. According to him, he would definitely do it. But he decided that it was a really good idea to protect the other people in the interest of the cave. Yeah, absolutely.
Is the loudmouth the one with amnesia?
No, oh yes, sorry, yes, he does have amnesia.
Yeah, but something barge right in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something interesting
All right.
going on with that.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing. I don't think we're getting out through the bullet room again because I don't really want to see Brug and Norb again. We had a very painful breakup.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lots of unresolved issues still there. It would just be too soon. I mean, hopefully we can still be friends in the long run, but it's too soon.
You know what
right
they
now.
say? 2 heads are better than 3.
Yes, exactly.
one of them is sleeping right now, though. You know?
Yeah. But so I think we might
or is it
leave
freezing
via the
ground?
bridge.
One of those things. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. We could go up. Now that we've done the thing for the Lich, we should be able to go up through the Lich's room, and he shouldn't have any quibbles with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I don't think
Yeah.
you're going to find too much of a trouble with him at the moment.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. So you guys going back up to the North Passage and then going back up to the Stone Monastery proper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going basically up in this direction. Okay,
Hopefully there's
so-
no one up there, but
Yeah. Okay.
Three kits left for healing to get us to the barge right now. And we have spells. We did a sleep, right? All our spells are done back again.
yeah,
are
we
they?
slept outside.
Right.
I
Minus
only had
anything
full
you
hit
used
points. I don't
last
think I
fight.
took damage in that fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened in the last fight. I don't remember. I'm afraid.
Right. So
But I only have 3
clear this
healing
up.
kits left.
You only have one healing kit?
3. I have 3 healing kits left. That's it.
Oh, okay. I need to put these on the GM layer, get rid of all those guys. Okay, so basically, let me go ahead and grab you, all of you, and put you back where you were, which is over here. Except for Jirth.
Yeah.
Bye, Jirth.
Aww.
Jirth's dead.
Yeah, I know. Giro was all broken up about it. He was like,
Oh, yeah.
eh.
Yeah, he was really, really sad about his father being dead.
Oh, God.
Speaking of Giro, where did I put him? I know he's on this map somewhere. Or did I cut him and paste him, or did I copy it or paste him? I'm pretty sure I must have cut him. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's with you, whether or not you see him right now. You know, he's too big to put on here anyway. He's got to struggle through these hallways. All right.
Yep.
Maybe
We have to
he just
free
wrote
all
a
the
bullet out.
prisoners.
What's that?
Yes.
We have to free all the
Yeah,
prisoners.
that's it.
Oh,
Going back
that's
to the Earth
right.
area, there are a whole bunch of prisoners there who probably haven't been fed in 2 days, so we gotta get them out.
For the
Yeah,
record,
we have the prison key though because we got it from Drew.
Yes.
for
Yeah.
the record,
After
I didn't
deceased.
remind you about the prisoners, not out of sinister intent. I have actually forgotten myself. Okay, so I'm glad that you guys remembered the prisoners, because that would have been terrible. This,
It wouldn't have felt very
Yep.
good. Halfway to barge right in.
Oh my God!
Right. Weren't there? I want to
Yeah, they probably all starved to death now.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we promised them that we would come back too.
Yeah.
So
So like,
we just have like a dozen slave ghosts like following us around.
oh, reminding you that you failed. All right,
Myers.
all right. So you guys are making your way through the
By the
hallways.
time we arrive to the barge right in,
What was that, sorry?
we're gonna be quite the motley crew by the time we get to the barge right in.
Yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of non-combatants with you. Going to be the case at that particular point.
Because the other person we have who's up at the surface is Alexei, Eric's brother.
Right. Oh yeah, they're just out. They're just in the cave just outside. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we can...
I should mention that your bow right now, Lisan, you don't have any, like, remarkably for the first time since you got here. There's no tingling sensation. There's no sensation for you to want to go in this direction, to get an orc. You don't have that feeling right now. So there's no orc danger, at least in these hallways anymore.
At least the one. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So okay, so you guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab you all again. You're like do 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 do, and now you're here, and do 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 do. Now you're here. Now you could use this place as a safe zone. I suppose you've done that before.
Yeah. But
But you probably want to go and free the prisoners right now.
free the guys and leave too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So I'll just kind of put you like this.
Unless anybody stops us, we can just say it happened.
Okay.
Is anyone going to stop us from rescuing the prisoners?
No.
Yes? No?
There's not.
Okay.
Okay. So just for the sake
Yeah.
of,
We can say we did. Yeah.
is there any conversation? That's one of the reasons I placed you where I did. Is there any conversation that you would want to make, or do you want to just like let them all out and forget about anything? You know, you're not worried if whether or not one of them actually is a criminal. You know, it's just you're just gonna let them all out and just
Well, what are we going to say? Which one of you guys are really criminals? Because we'll just leave you here.
Yeah.
And they're going to go, oh, me, sorry.
I don't know.
Shoot.
It depends. Somebody else might rat them out. You know.
So as I come up to the gate, I'll say something like, "All the cultists are dead. You can come with us. We're going to be heading to the barge right in, and then onward to what's the name of our town again?
Red Larch.
Red Larch?
And then to Red Larch.
Yeah.
Or you can make your own way in the world.
You can go your own way.
Click, click.
All right. Click, 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 click. Okay. So
Sorry for
click,
being
clicks.
late. I'm sure you guys are really hungry.
Yeah.
Do I have like some
Took
rations?
some
and stuff?
time to clear out all those Earth guys.
Yeah.
We must
How
have
many prisoners are there?
In total, I honestly I forget. I'm just gonna say probably around 12 to 15. But one of them, if you remember, one of them was what was his name? I forget. One of them was special for a reason.
Yeah. I have a vague
I don't
memory.
know. We haven't read your DM notes, so we're not sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
find that. But he was only special for reason of the actual delegation, the guard that went along with.
Oh, right.
You know, so he was there for that, and he was telling you or recounting sort of when they got ambushed and stuff. But okay, that's entirely different. You know what? That's pretty much done. I think he was just there for story.
Okay. Well, more than hunger, I'm sure they're incredibly thirsty. There's the little well over here
Sure.
in the
Yeah.
guard room. So we'll be sure to lead them there right away. And I can give up like 5 rations. But we're going to have to tell them, like, you have to eat on the move.
Interesting thing about rations, though, is there's the whole monastery used to feed a squadron of monks. So
Right.
there's
Tons
a
of food
kitchen.
up in the
There's a
kitchen.
larder upstairs. Yeah.
Oh, that's probably better then. Yeah, we'll raid the larder on our way out. Like,
Yeah.
grab as much bread and cheese and
We'll raid the larder.
fail as
Okay,
you can.
I'm the main tank. Lisan's the healer. You
These
can
are our henchmen
DPS.
now.
Yeah, you can DPS. Do we have a second tank? Who's pulling?
Yeah,
We raid
I
the
know. We're raiding the larder.
Who has the highest charisma feat?
Boss Fred.
Or not
Woohoo!
feat, but who has the highest charisma right now?
I've got a 16.
You have a 16?
Yeah, that beats Eric. Eric's got a solid 14. He's charismatic in some fashion.
I was actually looking for 16 at least, and so all right. So Tao, because of your higher charisma, provided that you can, when you guys go upstairs in the northern part of the monastery, provided you go by and pick up, if you go by one of the barracks or the weapon storage areas, and
Right.
if you go by there, you can. I'm just going to tell you this right now, and these guys will probably like this, like your actual prisoners, or not your prisoners, but the prisoners.
We don't actually keep them.
You can give them some gear from there, and if you do that, then I will give everybody a +1 to hit and +1 to their attack.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, like ransacking the place, like
Just to
for
keep it-
that is really good. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if like any of them need some clothing or whatever.
Yeah.
But it'd be like,
Yeah.
listen, you've got 10 minutes. Go through this place, grab as much as you need, as much as you can carry, and then we're gone.
Okay, so I'm going to move you up
Technically,
this
have
way.
as long as you want, but 10 minutes if you want to come with us.
Yeah. And shit, if you want to live here now, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's put you over here. Okay, so you
Good
guys
luck.
are coming upstairs. Now, interestingly enough, you guys are now upstairs. In tow, you have a good group of people. They haven't been outfitted with stuff yet. You're not sure if there could be any remaining monks around. There might be.
Yeah.
But there is one thing you do know is that there is the Lich's room over here, and he probably already knows that you completed. In fact, I think he did because he mentioned to you, like, echoed out in the hallways down below.
Mm-hmm.
But you could stop by there if you want for pleasantries, and maybe he'll give you something. You don't know.
Well, I figured what we should do at the very least is we should just, knock on the door and say, we're leaving here. Good working with you. Is there anything else we should know?
Drop by for tea someday. It'll be great. Yeah.
But like anything we should know in terms of like any information that might be useful to us, but also if he wants to, tell us never come back here, or you should totally come back here and clear at the fire part of the temple when you have an extra 3 to 4 levels of experience.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, what he does say specifically is, in the nicest way possible, he says the best idea is for you to leave very soon, due to the fact that the remaining stragglers here, he's going to be removing everything. So,
Okay.
yeah. He's saying,
Do
get
some
out
spring
now
cleaning.
while you can. So,
We will pass that on to the prisoners who thought, it's empty. I'll hang out here.
Yep.
Maybe not your best shot.
maybe
Okay.
not a good idea.
Maybe stick to the upstairs at most.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So you guys can head towards. Actually, these guys don't actually exist. I'm gonna get
Yeah, we'll do a quick check of the rooms with like before any of the prisoners actually enter any of them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. So we're just gonna say you're heading towards. Okay, straight across the way, straight across the hallway. There's drink over there. There's barrels of drink and stuff. I don't know if you want to get some drink.
That's what we want, a bunch of drunk people. How about we just take them to the
They
kitchen?
They've
should
been
maybe
prisoners
get,
forever.
Food and water
Maybe they
before
deserve a
they
drink.
move on to alcohol. I'm just saying.
What was that, Demonac?
They should maybe get food and water before moving on to alcohol. Just
It could be
in
a
their
thing.
crates, dehydrated,
I'm
probably
thirsty
like
and
starving state.
hungry.
Yeah.
And I have an empty stomach. What could possibly go wrong? We have 12 or 15 drunk people to get out of here. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe kitchen. Let's go kitchen. Go the other way.
Let's go Jean Lee there. Yeah. Actually, let's get these guys.
Can we get to the kitchen from inside? Oh, we got that room we've never even seen the rest of. They came like that room just south of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Really,
that's
like,
true.
through the
We never
door.
actually explored.
Yeah, you guys totally, played your cards right with the terrain on that one.
Suckered them all out and
Mhm.
took it. Yeah, that was all right. But we haven't
He
actually been there.
declined to suicidally duel the monk master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was pretty bad. All right, so you're going to make your way, I suppose, over. I'm just going to move you probably, say, to here. Is that fair enough?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
So who wants to open the door further?
I'll open the door. It's fine.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Okay, so you
Like,
go
it's
up.
not going to be trapped or anything.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
So
there
you-
were people wandering around living in there. Or
Yeah,
something,
exactly. This is not a door you trap.
So, no.
Okay, so you open the door, and there is nobody inside of there.
It's just the
What a
dining.
shock.
No.
It's the cafeteria. Look, there's little tables with the buffet put out and stuff. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
Check this little corner room first before we go into the kitchen.
Oh, this is true. That's
There's
probably
probably nothing in it, but...
I actually
No.
can't move into the room because it's still walled off on the GM side or something.
Oh,
Oh.
the old line of sight blockers or
Oh,
whatever.
probably when I was using that. Where is...
Oh my god, there's some sort of force field here, guys. And we're like, Eric, stop being a mime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right,
It's
so
like,
let's-
oh no, I'm running into the wind. Oh, it's so hard.
Hey,
There we go.
cool. Don't rag on my artistic side.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right,
We're
and
traveling with a big
you should
dumb
be able to
mine.
move through now.
Yep, all good.
Okay.
Can we do this?
Okay, and then there's this one.
Yeah,
let
let's
me
go
move
check
that.
out this.
Oh,
that one.
Briar, can you move the map? People are not being able to see, apparently. Where
Oh.
where
Oh, I have to move it. I like to move it.
Move it.
All right, so I'm gonna have to like, where is it? This one?
You all healed. Getting there. Glendar mostly. Ice packs twice a day. I'm pretty good.
Nope. I keep grabbing the wrong damn thing. I've got like 15 layers here. How do I know which one is which? Oh, I know it. This is the one. All right. Look it. Asking you shall receive. All right, so there we go. Now you guys can see. That's good. It's probably more enjoyable when you can see what the hell is going on.
Yeah, pause.
So I'm gonna do that. Do this. Get that out of the way. And we are gonna reveal this area because you want to see what's in here. Reveal. There it is. Boop. Done. All right.
That's kind of what I figured, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just leading back to the main hallway.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We just need to get our achievement for exploration.
yeah. We need to get that extra title above our heads.
And there's a great big room at the far east though. That's all black.
Yep.
That's the Lich room, though.
No, that's not the list room. The list room's lower, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was one down. Yeah, that's underneath a level.
Well, no, down is where the undead were, but the area to the east here, that's where the Lich is, and we can't open those doors. Right, Briar?
Sorry, which way? Which
The big
point?
black room to the east of this map on the right-hand
Far
side.
east.
Yeah,
On the
that's where the lich is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We've already got 99 problems. We don't need
Yeah.
to add the Lich as one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This is true.
Move on by that. Just move on.
Right, yeah, because you don't know what he's gonna do, but he's gonna be doing something pretty soon. All right, so you move inside of here, inside of the kitchen. The kitchen is well stocked, obviously. There's tons of stuff going on in here, and interestingly enough, it doesn't take any amount of wisdom to realize on some of the barrels there's different branding markers. So that signifies a lot of things. One in particular is that they were stolen.
Yeah, they've been raiding caravans, yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Right, so you can grab whatever you want. You know, if you steal from somebody who stole, you're not technically stealing, right? Is that how that
Are
works?
there bandages?
In the kitchen, no.
Boiled.
I mean, yeah, we
Yeah,
have
that-
no way to know who they stole them from at this point. At this point, it's just like salvage rules apply, right?
Actually, interestingly enough, there is some degree of knowledge here. Tal, you will notice some of the barrels, not many. There's like one or two of them that happen to bear the Zentarum mark, or at least a mark of Bardrite. So something,
Yep.
there is some sort of rating. These guys were quite. What's the word I should be using here? They were.
Opportunistic?
Yeah, they didn't really distinguish between
Yeah.
higher threats here. Zentarum
It's
is
too bad-
actually a higher threat, but they still stole from them.
Yeah, it's too bad they don't have a wagon or horses or anything. Because it'd be nice to just like load up a wagon load full of all kinds of gear.
Mm.
And and it might make it easier for some of the slaves. Some of them might be tired or weak, and
Yeah.
going on a multi-day hike, gonna suck.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen anything to indicate there's horses or wagons. We walked around this whole thing before we
Yeah.
came.
Yeah.
No, there's not
Yeah.
really much in the way of beasts of burden except for the bullets, and that is a problem.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they used like the minotaurs or whatever, because they have minotaurs, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, we don't know what happened to them because we didn't kill them for the most part.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, we just load up on supplies. top off your own personal rations and
Yeah.
things like that.
You know, as much as you want to carry, and other people will do the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good enough. That's what we're going to say. You have you yourself and everybody involved. Actually, there's several of the prisoners who are digging in. They're sort of grabbing stuff and putting them in bags and satchels and stuff that they've got strewn around, like just around the area, and like wine skins, and they're just grabbing stuff. But while they're doing that, they're sort of like eating as well. And in fact, a few of them are eating so fast because they're so hungry. A few of them eat so fast, or whatever, that they're actually running to the next room to puke because they're not suitably able to digest this stuff really fast. They've been basically on a fast, and they're eating so fast, and just really deplorable. They're emaciated in a lot of ways, all of them.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So they're going to be pretty weak. I will say,
long walk back, guys.
give me a healing roll. Not you have to use a healing kit, but just give me a healing roll there, Lisanne.
Like the spell roll.
Skill.
Your skill, yeah.
The skill. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Where is my medicine?
Oh, you're just evaluating them?
My medicine is passive 16.
Passive 16. Well, roll it anyway.
I have a better chance of having a good passive, don't I? Oh no, that's good too. That'll be fine.
That's
All
pretty
right. So you do recognize two of the individuals are really badly hurt. In fact, you see them running on adrenaline at the moment, almost like this sort of hope. You know, they just kind of got that thing going on.
So I need to start healing now.
Yeah, you said you still had some healing uses. I would say
I have
if you
all my
want to, you don't have
spells.
to, but you might
have
want
all
to
my
use
spells.
something. Oh, the healing spell. Yeah, I suppose there's that, but I'm thinking you should probably use the healing kit.
They're that
unfortunately.
bad. The kits actually
They're
tend to do
really, really bad.
Oh, well, there go our kits, guys. How many of them are in this kind of
I mean,
condition?
you don't have to, but I'm just
No,
saying. You might
how
want
many are this? Of course, this is what
You
I
said
would do.
two.
Yeah.
Two? There's two like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's two of them.
Oh, okay, here we go. First one. 13.
I don't think the roll matters much. I think it's gonna like do tons of healing.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah. No, they're really going to be doing much better. Okay. All right. So, disaster averted. These two individuals won't drop dead on the journey.
Okay.
All right. So that's good.
Oh, this is kind of sad. Now I feel like we have to escort them all home or something. Oh, God. This is terrible.
Yeah.
Poor peoples.
All right. So anyway, that's all done. You guys can now just move on out of here if you want, and move straight to the camp outside.
Yeah, exactly. Got to go to the camp and pick up the other people that we rescued earlier.
Okay. Yeah, and there's not much in the way of. But you haven't met anybody, or at least nobody stupid enough to confront you in this area. So we're just going to move from there to here. All right. Here we go. So you're now outside in the camping section.
There's Gira.
Yep. Gira's out here now. And I'm going to say that if you need any healing whatsoever, we're going to be... if you want to do a camping right now, I would advise it. But if you want to do a camping right now, everybody, even Gira's going to go back up to full health. It's going to be worth it.
So we have enough food for everybody, or should I be hunting?
No, there's enough food at the moment. You can hunt on the way if things start to get a little bit...
we just loaded up with a ton of stuff from the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming there's probably a lot of dried meats, jerkies, cheeses in wax wheels, hard breads, all kinds of things that will last fairly well.
Yeah.
Oh. Just remember to dodge the accordion.
Yeah. Yeah, the accordion. What if you rolled a 1? It's like, oh, I stabbed you in the arteries. All of them. all the arteries at once.
All the arteries at once.
If you do that, you need to start training to try and replicate it, because it sounds like a good attack.
Yeah, let's do it on purpose just the once, right?
Does this happen every time I roll a 1?
Acupuncture attack. And just hit all their arteries at once.
I'm going to heal this enemy. Why? Oh, right.
They just spring a whole bunch of leaks.
Just like somehow you just gave them warfarin or something. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So so that's good. Everybody's going to be up to full health and everything. And you have a very large group of people. In fact, one of them, your favorite at the moment, when he sees all the people coming out, he's like, where did all these people come from? And this, of course, is the tall half-elf who happens to have amnesia. He's speaking like he demands answers.
The guy who in my notes is just called Loud.
Is that the one I was calling Sir Idiot or Mr. The
Yes.
pretty
Basically,
boy?
yeah. Pretty boy,
Yeah.
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 Right, okay.
He's clearly some sort of aristocratic jerk face.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, he's half elf, so he's half jerk.
He's half jerk face.
No offense. You know, present company included.
Wait a second. Isn't there a half elf among us? Right.
Oh God.
Yep.
So, well, he asked that
We've got a
prisoners.
joke about aristocrats.
That is what it is. We saved you. We saved them. Deal.
Yes, but now they're going to slow us down.
Yeah,
I'm going to slow you down in the face.
could be
No, I
said for a
don't.
lot of you.
Okay. Whatever. I am not in charge of this expedition, I understand. But we need to make haste.
You're welcome to walk ahead.
Hey, what are we in? What are we in a
Or
hurry for?
scout.
I don't remember why we're in a hurry, but
Okay.
apparently we need to be in a hurry. Because I say so.
Okay,
Yeah.
Let
This guy, though.
just salute. Let him talk. He'll feel good. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Some people you just gotta let them talk and go, yes, sir, absolutely. I know you're right. We'll hurry first thing tomorrow.
We'll get right on it.
Perhaps you could go take care of this fellow over here who looks like he needs a hand, and then we'll get to go faster tomorrow.
Okay, he scans over, he looks at the fellow. And then he
This is
scans
totally
over and he
gonna work.
sees one of the females, actually, and the one from the prisoners. He's like, sure, I'll go help people. And he goes over and he's like, hey, how you doing?
Okay, we're setting up camp, so I'll be going around just cleaning wounds, doing whatever I can without too many supplies. And now that we're outside and I can breathe again,
Mm-hmm.
I have to do where's my button? Here we go. Looking for herbs, people.
For
7
herbs?
more and okay, good. 13 more. How many do I have?
I don't know.
I have a total here.
I'm hoping you're adding them up.
6.
I trust you in that,
7.
you know?
How many do we have? I have 26, 29, 36, 43, 49,
Mm-hmm.
56.
All right,
I
you
get
have enough.
one. Yo!
You have enough for one potion.
Get
of
to
healing.
make a potion.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
King's foil.
That's like worth 30 gold, 50 gold, something like that.
So you set up a little pot on the
Yeah.
campfire, and you're like just like boiling away some of the herbs, extracting
grinding out
things.
little herbs and
Mhm.
Cool.
yeah, this is awesome.
Very nice.
One
Awesome.
potion.
It comes in handy, eh? Well, it might come in handy. Who knows?
It's not actually a healing potion. It's this like weird smokable little rolled up thing.
Here,
You
this
just like
makes-
light it and inhale it, and it makes you feel so
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't actually heal anything. You just like don't feel quite as bad.
Or it does come in a potion bottle, but the potion bottle has this little glass stem that comes out the side. You know.
Yeah,
You just kinda-
yeah.
Okay. All right.
If you don't have a bottle, I hear you can make one of those out of a carrot or pretty much anything.
Absolutely. It's medicinal. Absolutely.
Oh,
All right.
Oh,
Very good.
God.
So several hours pass, and you guys start collecting your stuff, and camp is being
Yeah.
recollected. You find Loudmouth again. He does have a slight bruise under his cheek. You don't know why.
Yeah.
And
Imagine how that would have happened.
right. So very good. And now you're just basically moving. Now it is easier to find Bargerite Inn if you follow the river. Tal, you know this because the river from is it Yartarim? Yartarim? Anyway, there's another not fully Zentrum controlled city to the north of you that does business specifically with Bargerite Inn, but they do business by way of tossing barrels of goods down the river, and the river just takes it down. So that's one of the ways that they do business between.
Oh, we're just right there on the river, Desara. Okay.
Yeah, so you're not too far from that. So you can head straight over there if you want, and you can just follow the river, and or
Right, I
if you
mean,
find
I-
any barrels of Zentrum goods, you can just steal them and use them for your own.
Well, I mean, we're about to go to Zentrum headquarters, so I don't think we want to like show up with a bunch of stolen Zentrum stuff.
Sampled. You're just sampling.
We found it. It fell off a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a discount.
Absolutely.
Now, I mean, the river might make us a little bit more open and exposed,
Yep.
but I think it's probably fine to just follow that anyway.
Okay.
There must be boats, and I mean it's a waterway. It must be
From
be used.
different places down the line, there are encampments, small encampments where, just sort of like little lookout areas where you know a few dozen people sometimes sort of stay around, or half dozen people stay around to make sure that any of the goods, if they get stuck on rocks or whatever, they come out with these big long poles and they just sort of like push the
But, I
goods
mean,
on
there
down.
Yeah,
are-
as far as I can tell, there's not a whole lot of big settlements on this river, so
No, they're
it's
gonna be small
probably not a
encampments.
high traffic one. It's not like there's not a city. I'm squinting
No.
at a low res map. As far as I can tell, there's not an actual city on this river.
Not that I
Let's look at
can.
this
I mean, the barge ride in looks like it's the first sort of settlement between there and a long
Is
way.
there Yartar on? I don't even know if I'm looking at the right kind of map, but like, yeah, it looks like there might be some villages on it, but so we might get lucky and see someone on a boat, but probably not much. It'd be great if a big barge came down and we could just like ride that down the river.
That'd be pretty nice.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
See what it did.
It's the biggest river in this entire area. I figured it's got to have at least fishermen on it, or there must be smaller goods being transported up and down this, you would think. But there aren't a lot of roads that connect to it except up to the stone bridge. I mean, there really isn't anything along there at all, is there?
Yeah, no, there's not a lot going on.
Which seems strange, but
Okay.
oh well.
So I'm just showing the map to the viewers there so they can get an idea of what's going on. So yeah. Currently, I don't know if they can they see my my pointer? I wonder if they can see my pointer. I should probably check the stream. You guys see my pointer when I do that? No, I don't think they can. No, you can't see my pointer. All right, but anyway.
Well, you could give them a name where
Yeah, so the
south
Summit
of
Hall,
whatever,
yeah.
or east of, something. But
yeah, or I should say, like maybe just east of Red Larch over there. If you see Red Larch, east of Red Larch, and just down a little bit south, you that's basically where the characters are currently. And so yeah, they
Red
can make.
east and south. How far? No, we were coming down the Desarin Road when we went west off of it, right?
Yeah, yeah. What I mean,
So we're
basically,
somewhere between the Desarin Road and the river, like
right?
in that area south of the hills there a bit.
Exactly. So you're on the east side of the river. Yeah, I should probably clarify.
Okay.
I don't know. My travel plan was just star wipe.
Star Wipe.
We just star wipe and we're there. Barge right in.
There you
Oh,
go.
like
Oh,
a transition
oh.
in a video?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Uh,
Well, that would bypass some fun. We don't want to do that. All right.
Okay.
Well, I call fun anyway. Right. So you guys are heading towards the river. That's good. I like it when you go places that I want you to go. It makes my job easier. Right. So do I want to move you over there right now? Oh, let's give you the setup. Okay. So it is a brand new day. Brand new day. And as I was saying, everybody's putting their stuff together. And let's see this. I'm not sure where it is now, but I just saw your cursor move through Demonac's window. You could do that? Oh, it'd be like, hey. Oh, wow. You can actually, I can like poke on your eye. It's amazing. Just poke you in the middle of the forehead. It's great. All right. I didn't realize that until now. Thank you for that. I'm going to have fun later. So you guys
Click
are,
on me and get all my passive interaction quotes. Like,
Stop poking me.
ready to work.
ready to work. Oh, that's classic. That is. All right. So anyway, you guys are packing up camp and you're moving a little bit to the west, and you'll notice there's the river over there. So that's good. You move over there, and yeah, you can start following the river. In fact, one of the first things you notice, which is interesting, I did mention some camps usually along the way. They're usually there for sticks and trying to get goods along the way. The camp is there. There is a camp there. Can I get a investigation check from whoever? Actually, everybody, if you want to.
absolutely. Woohoo!
Investigate. I do have a button for that.
Skills
I
and
did not
Hold
blow
on.
I have a
away.
passive 16 again. Ah! She
Roll the
kept
nat
my
20.
passive 16.
I rolled under my passive, so
I
hooray.
must be tired.
All right, so Tao specifically. Tao is like right on it. Tao is like, this is Zinterim stuff, and you notice the slightest thing out of order. But one of the things you do notice is that, well, obviously it's vacant. There's nobody here, which is odd. Secondly, you do notice there's no bodies around, which is odd. And
around what? What do we see?
there's nobody here. There's supposed to be
where?
somebody here. There's employees of this interim who generally just hang out here.
I think
Where?
we missed-
Where?
Where's
We
here?
missed a word or something. We were
Yeah,
heading.
we have
towards
no
the
idea where
river.
we are.
I said there's a
And then-
camp. You come across one of the
Okay.
camps that do the little,
Okay.
they have.
Okay, yeah, but you said that. I assumed you meant like we ran into like some evidence of like a previous campfire or something, like someone
Yeah,
camped
give
here.
us more
You're
information.
talking about like a semi-permanent like
Yeah,
little building
semi-permanent
or-
settlement. Yeah,
A village. We've got a settlement.
Not even a
not
village.
a village.
it's like a nomadic sort of thing, if you will. But yeah,
Okay.
Tell us actually what we see. Are we seeing buildings, tents?
you see, basically makeshift tents. Well, actually, a few of them are makeshift, but there's one major.
I don't know
tent.
what makeshift tent means.
It's a tent that you can pick up and drag off at the slightest notice.
So a tent.
Okay.
Okay, just yeah, okay.
We have
There's,
tents.
there's one more permanent one. So it's like there's some tents and then there's like a yurt or something.
Yeah, something that's a bit more stand-out-ish. Yeah, you can see that it takes a little bit more effort to put up or take down. It's sort of like someplace maybe where somebody who was in charge would stay.
And this is right on the river?
A normal tent. RJ Mac, leave me alone. All right. Yes, it's right there on the river. Normal.
So
It's
we
right
would
there.
expect there to be people here.
Yes. You would expect
And there's
to
no
see-
people here.
Exactly. You would expect to see Zenterm agents, for instance.
Right.
Here.
So presumably with my great investigation check, I can look through some of these tents or the big tent or something like that, see what's going on, look for evidence of footprints, violence,
Yep.
anything.
And
Well,
there's
I
nothing.
mean, Lasan should be like the one looking for footprints,
Yes. What are we finding?
while I look inside the tent.
You don't find anything, Lasan, in terms of footprints, which is weird. But what you do notice is that the ground is softened with water.
Is what?
Softened with water.
Okay, so it's muddy.
It's softened. It's not muddy. It's not like you're stepping on it and it's getting all nasty. It's
like
just
Spongy,
soft.
squishy ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so they built a camp on a spongy, like a moor or something.
Yeah, but people
Well,
wouldn't do that. They'd look for
it's
slightly
like-
higher,
They
drier
wouldn't do
ground.
that.
Fine.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
imagine if there was rain, then it gets absorbed into the ground, right? So the ground is going to be wetter, but if it's like grass or something, it's not going to be mud field or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll still be
Exactly. So they wouldn't have built here if this was permanently sort of a soft, spongy area. They wouldn't have built tents.
So one question is, does this stand out as in, has it rained recently? I mean, we've been traveling. Has there just been torrential downpour in the entire region?
Not
or
that
is
you've
everything
seen.
else been a little drier?
Not that
Okay.
you've seen. Yeah. As far as you know, everything's been dry.
So we've been
I mean, where you
flying
were
up to
just
here.
even a few days ago, or not a few days ago, but just a few hours ago, in your little tent area, is all dry. That's all dry. Nothing's happened. This is
Okay,
not
so we
that far
had
away.
everything Normal. We got into this encampment, and there is something very wet here.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
Specifically-
water elementals, but it's water elementals.
but it's water elementals.
Yeah.
And all the
Is
people
such a
are
thing
gone.
even possible?
There's no tracks. There's no sign of battle.
Exactly. That's the thing that's really, really confusing. Is there's the tracks that are normally or would be there. You don't really find any evidence of normal foot traffic.
Yeah, they've
And
all been
question,
washed away.
Does this look like an area has been? We're right on the river. Does it look like it has been flooded? Are there things knocked over, torn down, floated away, or are all the
Like
physical
erosion
aspects of
of
the tents in the camp in place and just bodies gone? There's a difference.
Yeah. No. The river is down below. It is next to the river, but the river is
Yeah.
down below. In this particular area, it's like a higher outcropping. It's great for visibility.
Okay.
So for this particular higher area to have flooded, that means the surrounding area would have flooded, and there's no evidence of that.
But I mean, the actual camps and stuff. Okay, we're seeing water. Was there water damage with the tents, with the camp? If there's a campfire, is there a pot? Is there clothing? Did things look like they got floated away? Are the physical things left intact? Is everything in place
Yeah.
and just people are gone?
Yeah.
Nothing's knocked over, washed away.
The tents
Well,
don't
no,
have like a water line or anything.
Nope. Nothing like that. Nothing seems to be like overturned and knocked over in weird ways. It just seems like if there were people here, which there should have been, they're just like no longer here for like no reason as far as you can tell, except for, soft ground.
Okay. Ew.
For spontaneous combustion, maybe they just spontaneously liquefy.
Yep. Well, there's
If-
nothing disturbing about this at all. Let's
No?
we can loot and move
fine.
on.
The human body is mostly water anyway, right? I mean, it would just take a slight molecular rearrangement and boom, soup.
Not much.
Ugly bags of mostly water.
Mm.
Oh God.
A little bit of earth mixed in.
Okay, well, we have definitely learned something. Now, we've just been dealing with earth elementals for the last while,
Mhm.
and now we have a
water.
water situation on our hands. So,
We do know from the very beginning that there was all kinds of weird stuff for all elements happening around the countryside in
Storms,
localized places. So this fits with that sort of.
it does.
I don't
Okay.
know. Eric has already been like sticking close to Alexei, although he kind of like doesn't know what to talk about, so it's probably just like walking awkwardly in front of him. But now this looks dangerous, so he's now just more like overtly just like protective mode.
Which makes sense. I'd imagine that's probably the best thing you can do. Although I think Alexei is still quite... You know, if there's any conversation between you two, it's probably going to start with, how are you walking? You know, that sort of thing. Because he was around for that, wasn't he?
I don't think so, right? Because he was taken away, and I was like left in the shop. He wouldn't have seen like the aftermath, and maybe he would have seen the like me get hit, but I don't know. He wouldn't know necessarily that I was paralyzed from it or whatever.
Okay, all right, good to know.
I don't think that he would necessarily have that angle
Okay,
to start with.
all right.
That was happened, yeah.
Okay, very good.
Oh, Lord of Time. Thank you, darling.
Yeah, Lord
I
of
don't
Time.
know how much he saw in the fight, though. I don't know if he saw Father die. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that at some point, but he might still be worried about that. I don't know.
Because I think it was 2 donations coming in actually so far, and it was
It's the other.
it was Richie the Gamer. I've greatly missed Sunday
Richie the
Morning
Gamer.
Heroes since it's been gone. Glad to see it back.
Thank you, thank you.
And then Lord of Time, welcome to the Thunderdome. All right. Oh, very good. Thank you guys very much for your generosity. So yes, so that is the current situation. Other than the weirdness that is, there's not much else to do or see here. You can continue on south at this point. You found the river.
Is there anything? These are the Zentarum. Okay. I mean, if we look around, is there anything that's? I'm not saying actually steal stuff, but is there information we could be gleaning? Are there papers somewhere? Can we tell what
That's
this
the
camp
weird
was
part.
used
Like
for?
everything that would assume that there was somebody or positioned here or stationed here. Everything that seems to be needed in an area, in this area, is no longer here. And there's no footprints either, which is
Okay. So there's not like in the big boss tent, for lack of a better term. There's not orders, information, paperwork.
all empty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
They
And
just left
Tao's
cloth
looking
behind.
for gold. Is
Well,
there
I was,
any-
looting
some-
all the things, checking all the things.
Yeah,
you
And with a 26, I found nothing. So I think we can pretty clearly say that
Let's go.
this
Yeah.
is just foreshadowing.
Yeah.
This is camp foreshadowing, is what
This
is.
could be exactly that.
Camp foreshadowing.
Yeah.
All right, so you gather everybody together. In fact, a lot of the local people here, let's say the local people, but the prisoners that you picked up, so they're happy to continue moving at this point. You haven't been walking that long today anyway, and they're really after some sort of civilization if they could see it at any point. And barge right in is as good as any place. So, yeah, if you wish, you can now move down further to the south, and along the way, you would expect, because the river water runs faster than you're walking currently, and you would expect to see goods at this point. At least Tao would expect to see goods. He knows how, or she knows how these, the business works between these two cities, or at least heard about it, if never seen it. But there is nothing traveling here.
2 cities. Which 2 cities?
Yantarum, I think. What is the name of that city? It's up to the
Oh, way up north?
Yeah, it's on another city on the river.
Well,
It's
I mean,
not
maybe
strictly-
if their goods kept getting stolen by the stone cultists, maybe they finally figured out that, like, throwing things in a river and crossing your fingers isn't the best way
Yeah.
of transporting goods. So maybe they've decided to take some other approach.
So the Desart River goes all the way up to where?
Where is it there?
To Lurkwood? Mirabar. No, it doesn't go to Mirabar. Where the hell does it go?
Yeah, it is Yartar. Yartar is the name of the city.
Yartar. Okay, between Yartar and
And the barge right in.
Barjardin. Okay.
So it's actually a long river.
That's a hike, yeah.
Yeah.
It goes up further into the Evermoors, all over the place. This river just branches into awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and Vanalater, thank you for that tip. $40. That is huge.
Ooh,
Very
thank
much
you very
appreciated.
much. No kidding. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I was gonna say that. So you don't see any goods happening traveling. Everybody's still enabled and ready to go. By this point, it is getting on into early afternoon, and you're still traveling downstream. And what you do notice is a barge, like an actual barge, one that you would try to steer down this river. You see one of those, and it is broken upon some rocks off to the side, and that's what you see. You can go and investigate that if you wish.
Yeah, well, I mean, clearly we will investigate. A, to see if what's going on and if there's anything there, but B, to see if it's salvageable in any way. Because if we could just like load everyone on a barge and float ourselves down the river, that'd be awfully nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we've already seen Camp 4 shadowing. We could maybe skip past Camp 5 shadowing and 6 shadowing.
Hey.
All right, so you investigate. Okay, so very good. So the barge that is on the side,
Poke it with a stick.
you poke it with a stick. All right, so you do realize that in the barge there happens to be.
Turns out the barge is a huge mimic.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing. All right, sorry, I'm gonna change what I was gonna say, and it's actually a huge mimic. No,
Damn it.
yeah, Demonac did this to you. All right, no, it's actually just it's a straight up barge. And while it is upon the rocks, it is not beyond it is not in super bad condition. It is still water worthy. So you could technically, if you want to, if anybody knows how to steer at least, or want to make checks, you could load some people on it and start down the river. Interestingly enough, it's not going to hold everybody, but it could hold your prisoners. If you want to try to, keep them from having to walk down, faster and stuff like that, you can.
I don't know I realize there's probably no better way to say it, but our prisoners.
Your
does
prisoners,
have,
sorry.
Like,
yes, no. The
implications
people
the way
that
you say it.
you freed. What do I call them? I don't know what I call them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no
Your
good way,
tag-alongs.
but it does sound
Tag-alongs.
bad.
Our entourage.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I like
Entourage.
that.
You
There you go.
can load the entourage.
If you want to find out what it's like when I'm the Dungeon Master, check out Tales from My D&D Campaign.